Unless you have a god tier rig and have spent a lot of money on your computer, you probably run into FPS issues. And these issues have always been frustrating. Maybe you died because of it, maybe your aim's a little bit choppy because of it. Whatever the reason may be, you need more FPS. Especially in a competitive game like Valorant, you're going to want as many FPS as possible as it provides a lot of benefits. Maybe it's not even a high FPS number you're looking for. Maybe you just want your game to be smoother when all the abilities are flying out around you. Whatever your reasoning is, this video is going to do it for you. I'm going to show you how to get better FPS in Valorant. So what we're going to do first is we're going to download this program called CCleaner. It's a free program that cleans up your computer and makes it run faster. So this will work for both gaming as well as just browsing. So what you can do is just press the run cleaner button and it will take care of everything, all the junk on your computer. You can go through here and edit all the settings if you want, or you can just copy mine. But one thing you're going to want to make sure you don't do is on your regular browser. I just have all mine turned off. But you don't want your saved passwords to get deleted, because then you won't have any of your saved passwords anymore. As you can see, it deleted 35,000 megabytes of junk off my computer that we don't need anymore. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go in the bottom left and search up game bar. Click the settings, or maybe it shows up for you. But you're going to want to find enable Xbox game bar. And you're going to want to disable it, because this takes up a lot of resources and makes your game run a lot slower. Now, you can also mess around with game mode if you want. There's a lot of mixed reviews on it. I personally keep it off, but it might actually help your performance. So also in graphics settings, that was right underneath of game mode, you're going to want to turn on hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, as it reduces your latency and improves your performance of your computer. So who wouldn't want that? Another way to make your computer run smoother is to right click on this PC, go to properties, and then scroll down to advanced system settings, and you'll see this performance tab. In the settings, you can click adjust for best performance and apply. Now, it's going to make your windows look really strange, as I'll show you right now. Like if you look now, you can't actually see the display, and it like instantly minimizes stuff. So it makes your computer look really wonky, but it does actually make it run smoother. As you can see, the font's also different. I don't personally like it, so I keep best appearance on, and it doesn't affect my performance all too much, or at least my computer can handle the better performance, and I think it just looks better. So I can afford to, so I keep it on. So the next thing we're going to look at is your power settings. And in your power settings, you're going to want to go to additional power settings, and make sure you're on a high performance plan. It might be stuck down here. Maybe not, but basically you want the high performance setting on, otherwise your computer's not going to run as fast as it can. So basically now you're going to want to close all unnecessary programs from your computer that might be slowing it down. So like I don't need this Razer software open because I don't even have Razer products anymore. But yeah, like see, I don't need this open. All this does is it just slows down my computer. So why would I have stuff open that I don't even need running? Of course, if you need stuff running, like right now I'm recording with OBS, that's why OBS is open. But when I'm playing, I might not need that open, so I would close it. And an easy way to make sure that you don't have unnecessary programs running is to delete everything that you don't need from starting on startup. So another thing you can do if you are using an NVIDIA graphics card is you can go to your 3D settings and set them for maximum performance. So if you go here, you can click use the 3D image settings, which is this tab here. And basically you can just copy what I have here because I have it all set to the best settings to allow for the best performance, as well as the best clarity in game. And the very last thing you can do in Windows is you can go in your task manager, find Valorant, and set the priority to high, which will make your system use more resources to have Valorant run smoother and make it the highest priority application running on your computer. Now when we're actually inside of Valorant, there's very few things we can do to actually make our system run better. So the first thing is going to be to turn off all limits of FPS because it's just going to cause screen tearing, which is a good thing that we can do. We can do that now because NVIDIA Reflex exists, so you want to make sure you have this on plus boost if it's available for you. And you want to make sure this is on full screen and not windowed full screen, because windowed full screen causes screen tearing and makes your game lag. Now, you can fool around with lower reses if you want, but the performance boost is not going to be really all too well. It's not going to be too great, not really worth your time. And there's no real reason not to play native in this game, unless you want to use maybe like a softer crosshair that I could see scaling down to like 1600 by 900 or something of that regard. Or maybe you're used to playing Counter-Strike where you played 1280-960, so you're going to keep playing it in this game, which is completely fine. But the performance increase isn't going to be all too drastic, so you might as well just play on native if that's what you're used to. Now in your quality settings, you want to keep multi-threaded rendering on. If you don't have this setting, well, you might need to just upgrade your computer. Other than that, you can kind of just turn everything to low and off, and these to none and 1x. Because really, this game doesn't even look that good when you put the high settings on. There's not much difference. There's only a little bit of a hit to your FPS, so you might as well just keep it all off and on low. I think the very last thing you can really do in this game is turn off show corpses, show blood, and turn off the mature content filter. It just makes it run smoother because there's less entities for the game to render in if you have no corpses on the ground, no blood. I mean, the blood's only on for me because I just like how it looks personally. But you can turn all this off and this will give you better FPS. I hope this video helps some of you out. If it does, please leave a like and please leave a comment on what kind of content you'd like to see from me. Thank you to AJ for commenting that you wanted to see a more FPS video because I was already going to make that, but it just helps me know that you guys are actually engaged in my content and are enjoying it. And I appreciate the compliment on the style of video. I like keeping it short and sweet as well because who wants to sit around for 15 minutes, listen to some guy put different screens over top and blah 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 and bullshit about everything when you could just see that you just have to change a couple window settings and you're done. So anyways guys, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, peace out.